My name is Rose Richards, and I was brought up on Mona Mona Mission. And when the mission closed down, we all came to live here in Kuranda. When we was on the mission, we weren't allowed to talk to the boys. You say good morning to the boys, you get into trouble, and they were all family. I used to walk past the boys' dormitory to go and milk the cows, and Wilfred and Nolan will yell out, "Good morning," and I'd put my hand up, and I'd do that every time. And I'd get 10 cuts. Mrs. Borges used to give me 10 cuts. You can't just walk past and not say good morning. And I said, well, they're family. But when it was my birthday, she called me up there to get the cane. And I said, you know what, it's my birthday today, and if you think you're going to cane me, I said, I'm going to fight you. I start shaping up for. She said, you're going to Palm Island. And if I'd have went to Palm Island, I wouldn't have come back. They wouldn't have let me come back. And I didn't want to go to Palm Island. But somebody told Mum I was up there, so Mum come down and Mum took over. So Mum had a go at her, and when they were arguing, I just walked out. From that day on, I never had the cane anymore. They took me away from Mum, from the village, and put me in a dormitory. And didn't even tell Mum they were going to put me in the dormitory. And Mum was looking for me everywhere. And I couldn't even tell her where I was till she found out later. So sad to think that we was treated like that, and I loved it out there because I used to go with Mum when she went around delivering babies. That's how I come to deliver Brian. I ended up at the Cairns base as a health worker, and when the girls come down from up at Harakoon, Kowanyama, Pomperau or Weipa, they had nowhere to go. I used to take them home, and it was too much, 5's enough, but it ended up 10, and we all slept on the floor. I had to go home from work and cook tea for them because they couldn't cook. They didn't like the electricity or anything like that, And I used to go to the government and tell them they had nowhere to stay. And I fought for a home for them. Our neighbours didn't want us next door. They kick us out from there and we go somewhere else. They didn't want us there. We had a few homes before we ended up at Edmonton. And Edmonton's been going very good. We've got a good leader there who helped the girls work with them. We call it Mukai Rosie. Mukai mean Auntie Rose place. I'm 88 years old and I've seen a lot of things happen here in Kuranda with our kids, And I'd like to see them have a place here in Kuranda for young people to learn.